Yo, what's happening with young Pharaoh?
That's a good question.
I haven't.
I've
First off, I
recently,
haven't seen him. I haven't seen him online in a long time. Right? When he first got the tattoo around his eye, I started noticing something was up. You know what I mean? And then, I haven't seen him for a minute. I want to say a couple of years. Like it was just kind of radio silent. People was always just kind of like, what's up with Pharaoh? I haven't seen him in a while. And then I kind of it was like out of sight, out of mind. And then with the Brother Nature doc that I saw on YouTube, it was another doc, I think Polite doc I saw on YouTube. Farrell was heavily involved in the both of those, just as a character, exposing the both of them. So that's when I was like, "Yo, damn, what happened to him?" And then now I'm seeing him online with nails on, and what is happening?
some kind of cat energy or something.
Yeah.
He is going through it, whatever that is. First of all, I want to say this. Brilliant. Remove all of the other shit, the nails, the this, and that. Brilliant brother. Came out of nowhere. I'm not sure if he was sent or whatever, because he appeared out of nowhere to me. But you got to understand this. The work we have been doing over the years, there were people in the shadows studying. You know what I mean? Studying every
Yep.
tape, studying every lecture, studying every scholar until they figured they found their lane, or they can come and they could add something, a new element. He was young, he was energetic, he was intelligent, he was articulate, probably still all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And when he emerged on the scene, my only thing was he cursed too much. How ironic is that? This is Black Dot telling him to
Yeah.
curse too much. But it just seemed like he was overly doing it, right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he came on the circuit. They created a lane for him. He was very challenging, but he knew his
Mm-hmm.
shit. He knew his shit. And then it all went wrong. He had a couple of instances. His scenario with Sayetta that went left, him and Seti, and the
Mm-hmm.
debates and all of that kind of stuff. And then he disappeared for a while. And I heard some issues with his on the domestic side. He did have a few instances where allegedly he
Allegedly.
took money, started daycare, some other stuff. It never materialized. He was supposed to be on NJ or something,
That's right.
and the
Yes.
Jews, the jaywalkers, shut him down once
That's
they
right.
profiled
Okay.
him. Remember
Yes.
that?
Yes.
And
Okay. This
then
is this is yes.
once the jaywalkers get on you, and the ADL and them get on you, they don't get off you. I want to be clear with that. And a
Yeah.
lot of them deal in the sorcery, in science. And so any weakness, when they on you, it's a wrap. I feel he's covered in some kind of demonic energy right now. And it's devouring him from the inside. That's my humble, just from observation, looking into his eyes. Forget the nails and all
Yeah.
that shit. I'm looking into his eyes, and I don't see the same person. And that's just me.
So I feel like there's been a few different people within the community where they are.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your.
They start off like, as you mentioned, they start off like really really hot, like with the information and stuff like that, and then I feel like they delve so deep into what's like they that they lose themselves somewhere along in that, where they don't have the proper guidance to kind of help them come out of it
Yes.
once it's time to kind of come out. Like if you were in virtual reality and you get stuck there,
Yeah.
and that's kind of what I see from him. Like he went somewhere He was not supposed to go, and he
Yes.
didn't have the proper guidance to get himself
The
out. And
roadmap back,
yes,
right?
that's what we're seeing.
And
That's what I
so
think.
this happens when the ego is in place, right? So you start believing the energy that's coming your way from the people. The ladies were all over him, oh, Pharaoh, and all that shit. And you know, the ego gets involved that you feel that you can travel astral realm and beyond with no roadmap back, no guidance. See, the elders used to be there for you, anchor you so that you can make your way back and understand you're supposed to be having a very spiritual experience. And so when that happens, you're in trouble. And this leaves a smear on the so-called conscious community. But I always tell people, when I speak of the conscious community, none of the people I speak of were a part of scandals. Whether that was Bobby, Phil, Steve Coakley, C. Freeman L., Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Delbert Blair, all of those teachers were the masters of the universe, of that Marvel universe. You can't really, you may not like one of them, or I didn't like the way, but you can't say that their egos or scamming was involved. It wasn't until YouTube came about and the YouTube scholar was born, because the YouTube scholar came with a personality, a persona. And I'm not even sure I'm not to blame for some of it, because I was one of the first ones to show up not as Dwayne Bowser. I didn't come as Delbert Blair or Bobby Hemmett. I came as the Black Dot. And niggas is like, what? Right? But because I'm coming from the hip hop world, that's what we did.
Yeah.
We took on personas. So I took on the persona as the Black Dot. And then you started hearing Panic and a Cypher and this one and that one, because we were all from hip hop. We all came from hip hop, and I was our initial entry into that realm through hip hop. I became the gateway, the Black Dot. I became the point of reference. And so with that, we took on different names just to bring a hip hop energy. But then when social media came, these dudes took it to the next level, where there was fake personas added to their name, and they had to live up to something that they could live or project in the artificial reality of social media as an avatar, and it became sustainable to a certain degree. See, I took on the name Black Dot, but I was Black Dot on Earth, in the virtual world, you know, except at home and shit. But it had a different energy to it. So I'm not sure. Somebody may do the history on that one day and say it was somebody other than me. But when I look at that era, I was the youngest nigga there. I was like, you know, so I'm going to become as this. And I think he kind of lost his way. Him, a lot of those guys lost their way, because Rashad, what's his name? Jamal Rashad, or whatever his name is. The one that did the, what's his name, Malcolm? Rashad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Jamal Rashad. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's locked up right now. And another deep brother. And his wife accused him of some stuff, and now he's in prison. Very, very dominant, powerful. When you become that light with no substantiality, with like you're not grounded,
Rashad Jamal.
Rashad Jamal. Forgive me for those who follow him often, but he was another brother who was very powerful, very intelligent, giving up a lot of information, and now he's behind bars. and things of that nature. So this is something to think about. So I wish
Okay.
Pharaoh well. I hope whatever he got on him, he can get off him. But usually
Yeah.
when it grabs your auric field and
Yeah.
it's got you, it's tough.
Smoke. I left my number, my
What's
phone
your
in the
name?
treasure.
Treasure?
Yeah.
Show me your hand. And they did what?
They ended up, I went to the hospital for something else, but they ended up saying that they think I did get my rings cut off. So I like, all right. Later on, I found out they said that they used the wrong tools. They said they didn't have the appropriate tools, but they just went on ahead with it anyways, and they cut a vein too deep, and now my finger dead.
Okay, and where can I find you for this interview?
I be down. You go down the street right here. You follow the curve right on down. If you go down, like you're trying to go to the end of the street, you're gonna see like these little boxes. It looks like an electric box. It's next to the apartments on the right hand side.
Okay.
It's the last set of apartments. You're gonna see these electric boxes. It's like a little sit spot. You're gonna know what I'm talking about.
And
It's right
these people out here know you, so if I can't find you, I can ask where you are?
yeah, definitely. I'm always around here.
Treasure.
Yeah, that's my real name.
All right, now.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Well, now we know why Taylor Farms didn't want their name in the news and why the federal government was so quick to say, oh, it was an accident. It was a false positive. Look here, folks. Slave labor. They've got a Department of Corrections contract in Arizona where they're paying inmates $1.25 an hour. But guess what? The Department of Corrections in Arizona, they're getting $4.75 per person per hour. Folks, you can't make this shit up. This is slave labor. If you
I got a bone to pick with y'all. Because this bitch right here, he like to be fucking other bitches on my client. That's ending now, bitch. Your dick don't even get up for another bitch. Mind you, you're dusty. But you know what? She love your ass, bitch. So you want to act the fuck right. And that dick only gonna work for that bitch. Okay? I mean, that queen. Amen. And you just pissing me the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie. I heard all about your ass. I got a bone to pick with y'all.
Newsflash: The Matrix will send agents to watch you, and I mean watch your every move. Listen up. They're doing a sloppy job. But see, this is the thing. They track people and they investigate people that are out of the matrix, that are trying to wake people up, trying to just alarm people to know that the things that are about the matrix is the gag. And here's the kicker. They'll be your neighbors. Yes, they'll be your neighbors. They'll be your co-workers. They'll be so-called family. And once you ascend to a higher consciousness and a frequency, you will notice who they are. A lot of them have leg tattoos, straight tagged by the fucking government. And when people say, oh, someone's following me, I think this, you're absolutely right. Because they'll cut you off in traffic. And baby, let's not get on the finances. You will feel like the brokest person on earth. They'll do everything. They'll mispay you. They'll mess with your account as far as your bank. They'll freeze your assets. They'll do things as the person that's not in the matrix to make them feel like, I need to go back into the matrix. Oh, baby. Men, they will send Delilahs to trap you. The honey trap. Oh, yes. And women, they'll send warlocks. Warlocks. The try to take you out of here is their goal. But they must understand that you can't be touched. You only can be watched. You are battling in the spiritual realm that's always reflects on the earth. When I tell you all, this is how it works, there's a war going on in the spiritual realm. And we are feeling the aftershocks like you would do an earthquake. Simple. So I say this, don't let them distract you from what you do and how you do it. Keep on going. A lot of people get freaked out. I gag at them. I laugh at them because they're so obvious. They try to fumble and act like they're not looking at you. Some of them try to get in your space to harvest your energy, to try to destiny swap. But they were sent for a reason. Kill her. But some of you fail the test. Time after time. I've seen a lot of woken ones and chosen ones that actually went back into the matrix because it spooked them so bad. And I believe that they wasn't as strong enough as they proclaimed to be. Your big woken leaders, oh baby, I sit and I look at them.
Now this is either very good puppet animatronics or these are real shape-shifting demons. Cause these video clips are old. And there's no way you're gonna tell me that this next clip is not some type of large reptilian. And these demons, reptilians, shapeshifters or whatever they are, been doing this for a very long time in front of private audiences. And the question I have is why and for what purpose? Are these rituals to them to make their power stronger? And in what way are they using the audience? Are they draining their energy? Because to me this definitely looks like some type of dark magic. And regardless whether you believe this or not or think it's funny, creatures and demons like this really do exist, and they've been around for a very long time.
And that's exactly how they got you to enjoy eating cockroaches. So back in the 1800s, lobster was considered poor people food. Why? Because there was a lot of them. I mean, they would just casually wash up on shore. Back then, farmers used to use them as fertilizer. But then, something crazy happened. You see, the railroad industry started to take off. Trains became the newest and fastest way to travel. But the industry had a problem. They had to feed the passengers, and preferably as cheaply as possible. So yo, remember how I said lobster was casually washing up on shore? That meant it was pretty much free. And the train passengers that did not live close to the water had never seen them before. They had no idea it was poor people food. So the railway companies got to work and started to market it as a delicacy. And that is exactly how a sea roach turned into an exotic food. People think the worth of something is fixed, but the fact is the worth of something is created by whoever controls the story. And that is exactly why the same thing is happening to you today, and you don't even know it.
Well, as you can see, today we have Justin Bieber. And if you look at this picture, you can clearly see that this is a little girl on.
This rabbi says they're feeding human cells to you. Listen.
He says McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in a single day, yet he has never seen any massive cow farms, cow rearing centers, or large slaughter facilities where huge numbers of cows are kept and killed to produce all that beef.
And we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain the blood and we mix it with the Passover blood, and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets, and the people, they eat it for breakfast, they eat it, their children for lunch.
I don't know, comment yes if you believe this, and comment the word join if you want the detailed herbal protocol to cleanse and detox any weird ingredients you may have eaten over the years, all right? And share this video just to warn a friend.
Someone requested this book of shadows with Hecate on the back with 100 tea-stained pages sewn into the spine, and it is available for anyone to grab. So there it is. I hope you like it. Someone requested this book of shadows with Hecate.
Here are the top 3 secret phone codes that most people have never heard of. Number 1, whenever you hand your phone to someone, you can enter this code when getting it back to check what they accessed on your phone. Number 2, if your Wi-Fi or internet speed is slow, go to your phone settings, search for DNS, click here, and enter this code. Then your internet speed will stay stable. Number 3, if ads keep popping up on your phone, go back to the DNS settings and enter this code here. Here are the top
Double Sour, Wyoming. We're here at Double Sour, the first United States monument.